Title: Sweety's Garden of Wishes. Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Eldergrove, there lived a young girl named Sweety. At just 12 years old, Sweety was known for her bright smile that never failed to light up the gloomy corners of her fabled home. But behind that joyous facade lay a heart heavy with the struggles of poverty. Orphaned at a young age, she lived in a small, ramshackle house on the outskirts of the village, finding solace in the company of her books and the whispers of the wind. Eldergrove was a place alive with magic, where the air shimmered with the effects of ancient spells and enchanted creatures roamed the dense forests. However, for those like Sweety, everyday life was a battle against hunger and hardship. Her only companion was a scruffy squirrel named Whiskers, who shared her meager meals and provided her with laughter. One fateful day, while searching for herbs in the nearby woods, Sweety stumbled upon a hidden glade. In the center stood an ancient tree with sweeping branches, and under it lay a small, shimmering pond. As she approached, she noticed a soft, melodic voice echoing through the grove, inviting her closer. The voice belonged to a Celtic fae named Leora, who had been watching Sweety for some time. Leora revealed that the pond was a sacred place of wishes, capable of granting one wish to anyone with a pure heart. With hope shimmering in her eyes, Sweety took a deep breath, for she had long dreamed of a better life. "I wish for enough food to eat, a warm home, and a chance to help others who suffer like me," she whispered softly into the waters. The pond rippled, and a soft light enveloped Sweety. She felt a warm rush of energy surge through her, and as she opened her eyes, she found herself surrounded by a bounty of fruits and vegetables growing around the pond. Leora smiled and explained, "Your wish has been granted, but remember that true magic lies not just in what you receive, but in what you give back. Share your harvest with those in need." With renewed hope, Sweety returned to the village, her arms laden with fruits and vegetables. She began sharing her newfound bounty with her neighbors, who'd struggled just as she had. The once quiet girl became a beacon of hope, her generosity transforming Eldergrove. As time passed, Sweety's garden flourished, attracting other villagers who wanted to help. They banded together, creating a community garden where everyone could grow food and learn to care for one another. Sweety became known as the Girl of the Harvest, her spirit lifting those around her. The villagers often shared stories of their lives, laughter ringing through the air, and bonds of friendship forged through their shared struggles. But one day, a mysterious dark cloud descended over Eldergrove. A sorceress named Morwena, envious of the happiness that radiated from the village, cast a spell that threatened to wither all the gardens, plunging the land into despair. The villagers were terrified, and Sweety felt the weight of their fears. Determined to protect her friends and the magic they had built together, Sweety gathered her courage and went to confront Morwena. With Whiskers by her side and the memories of her community's strength in her heart, she bravely faced the sorceress. "You can't take away our joy. We've worked too hard together to let it fade," she declared, her voice steady. To her surprise, Morwena's heart wavered at the sight of Sweety's determination. The young girl spoke of hope, friendship, and the magic that comes from helping others. As she spoke, the swirling darkness around Morwena began to fade, revealing her true self, a lonely woman who yearned for companionship but had lost her way. Touched by Sweety's courage and compassion, Morwena relented. "Perhaps I have been too harsh," she admitted, her voice softening. "Show me this magic you speak of, child." With the help of the villagers, Sweety welcomed Morwena, teaching her the value of community and sharing. They turned the dark magic into vibrant energy, restoring the gardens and bringing life back to the village. At the harvest festival that year, Eldergrove flourished like never before. Laughter filled the air, with friends and families gathering to celebrate not just the bounty of their gardens, but the bonds they had formed. In the center of it all, Sweety beamed with happiness, knowing that her journey had changed not only her life but the lives of everyone around her. In that moment, she understood the true magic, the power to heal hearts, lift spirits, and transform lives through love, kindness, and community. And as the stars twinkled above Eldergrove that night, Sweety realized she was never alone again. She had created a family in a world that had once seemed so lonely. With dreams as vibrant as her garden, Sweety's story continued, blooming in ways she had never imagined.